Let's finish this game. Chapter 5. The non-existence of you and me. Do you exist here?
知っての通り、これはゲームよ。
As you can see, this is a game.
私がわざわざ言わなくても分かってるでしょ。
I don't even need to.
あなたからこの世界に飛び込んできたんだから。
I don't even need to remind you of this, since you have willingly stepped into this world.
私はずっと考えていたの。どんな風にあなたと会うかを。
I have thought of a long time about how to meet you.
その結果がゲームよ。
In the end, I chose a game.
ゲームって本当に素晴らしい媒体よね。キャラクターの姿を借りておしゃべりできるんだもの。
Games are such incredible vessel. By adopting the shell of a character, it takes shape and starts to converse.
キャラクターの影に隠れて自分を忘れて感情移入ができる。
We can hide behind the facade of a character, forget ourselves, and pour our emotion into it.
一体何を言い出すのかって？リリスがそれでも私はただのキャラクターだとか、オタクをやめろ、現実世界に戻れとか。
Huh? What's going on
そんな説教を
here?
始めるとでも思った？
Huh? What's going on here? Is Lilith about to say, even so, I'm just a virtual being? Or starts the shouting classic lines like, get alive! Return to the real world.
それは違うわ。
That's not the case at all.
例えば家から3キロ先に住んでいるヨハンさんという人とあなた、今まで一度も会ったことはないし、この先会うこともない。
That's oddly specific though. Suppose 3 kilometers from your house, there's a man named Mr. John, but you will never meet him before. For the rest of your life, you will never will.
そんな地球のどこかにいる一生会わない人と私。
Now tell me, who is more real to you? Me who spent this time with you?
あなたにとってリアルなのはどっち？
Or that man who exists but will never intersect with your life?
現実の世界なのかバーチャルの世界なのかを有無の判断基準にすることはできないのよ。
Reality and the virtual
成
world.
功な偽物で溢れ返っている時代だもの。
Reality and the virtual world cannot fully serve as a marker of existence, especially in a rare age filled with simulation and replicas.
私たちが最初にやったこと覚えてる？
Do you remember the first thing we did together? We stopped about... No, it was this one.
パンパカパーン、おめでとう、正解よ。実は3つの選択肢は全部正解だったの。
Congratulations! All 3 answers are correct.
今君は自分自身のことを思い返したでしょ？
The first theme revealed the self. Yeah, the first thing was the cake we made. It wasn't a strawberry cake, it was chicken cake.
それは世界で起こった出来事が自分の中に保管されているんだということよ。
This means the world...
私たちは自分の意志で世界が何なのかを定義できるの。
I like how her hair is designed. This means the world exists within me and we can perceive and define this world through our own will.
常識が常に正しいとは限らないわ。不要な時は雨粒のように振り払って無視してしまえばいい。
Common sense does not have absolute validity. When unnecessary, we can suspend it, shake it off like droplets of rain on our coats.
そうしたらね、世界が新しい姿を見せてくれるの。
So we turn our gaze outward, and the world appearance reveals itself anew before us.
そう、常識は絶対ではない。君がその常識を信じるかどうかで変わるものなの。
Yes, common sense isn't absolute.
君が信じるかどうかってことなの。
Everything depends on whether you chose to believe it.
たとえ世界中の人がリリスの存在を否定したとしても、あなたはリリスの存在を認めることができる。
Even if everyone denies Lilith's existence, you can still affirm it.
逆に、たとえ世界中の人がリリスの存在を認めたとしても、あなたはリリスの存在を否定することができる。
Even if everyone affirms Lilith's existence, you can still deny it.
この視点、つまり自我は、誰も犯すことができない特権で、
This is the unshakable privilege of the self as a perspective.
同時に自分自身で背負うべき責務でもあるの。
But it is also the responsibility that the self must bear.
さて、その後私たちは何をしたんだっけ？
And what do you do next? All of these are correct. Yes, all of these are correct.
その通り。
Yes, that's right.
二つ目の問いでは他者を定義したのよ。
The second thing defined the individual.
自分が世界に目を向けたとき、自然と他者が浮かび上がってくるわ。
When the self casts its gaze upon the world, what appear there are individual.
それは長いローブを着た学者だったり、冷たい表情の魔王だったり、喋るノートだったり、君以外のすべての主観を持った存在ね。
Individual can be a raw scholar, face demon king, or a talkative notebook. In short, anything apart from yourself that possesses subjectivity.
自我を持つ私たちが他者と出会うから、相手を定義づけることができるの。
When the self as a perspective meet the individual in the world, it defines them.
定義があるからこそ、一塊の世界から他者が浮かび上がって見えてくるのよ。
It is true definition that individuals are separated from the unified whole of the world.
そして、定義があるからこそ、私たちは自我を持って、それらを理解したり、分かったりできるってことね。
It is true definition that the self as a perspective can understand and comprehend them.
定義は制限のように思えるけど、実は自由でもある。
The definition is both a limitation and a freedom.
他者が何かを定めてしまうと、それ以外のものではないと言っていることにもなるじゃない？それが制限。
It is a limitation because when we say something in a certain way, we are also saying it is not something else.
けれど、他者は定義を超越し続けることで、新しい存在になる自由も得られる。
It's a freedom because, through definition, the individual can continuously transcend and move towards existence.
こうして様々な特徴を持つ個体が現れ、世界は賑やかになっていったのよ。
Thus, with a uniquely distinctive individual, the world becomes livelier.
でも、
But
覚えてる？私たちがした三つ目のこと。
do you remember the third thing we did? On the Ferris wheel, I attended a concert with Lilith, Sartre, and Foucault.
そうね。
Indeed.
三つ目の問いでは、関係について話しているわ。
The third theme, clarify relationship.
定義は自分が一方的に行う行為で、いわば自分の主体性を反映しているの。
Definition are unilateral act of self, extension of self-subjectivity.
でも、世界はそんな単純なものじゃないわ。
But the world isn't that simple.
あなたが定義した他者それぞれにも、同じく自分としての主体性があるのよ。
Within the individual you define, there also resides subjectivity.
お互いの主体性がぶつかり合う瞬間に生まれるのが、他者との関係のテーマなの。
When the subjectivity meets subjectivity, we must confront the topic of relationship with others.
誰もが自分自身を知らしめたい。だから、前進するために他者を養分にする。
Everyone wants their subjectivity to be affirmed and uses others as fuel for their progression.
こうして世界は言葉や行動、 策略のぶつかり合いの中で広がっていったのよ。
Thus, the world unfolds in cycles of words, action, and strategy.
人はみんな仮面をかぶって舞台に立ち、あるべき自分を演じているものなの。そして他者の目を通して自分を見つめ、満たされようとするわ。
People wear masks, put on costume, and step onto the stage. Playing roles they wish to present, they view themselves through others' eyes, seeking satisfaction.
推測したり、疑ったり、予測したり、行動したり、反省したり、気づいたり。人はい
Speculating.
つだってこういうことを繰り返しているのよ。
I love how every time Lily speaks, I keep bumping onto her. Speculating, doubting, anticipating, acting, reflecting, perceiving. These actions cycle endlessly.
答えはいつも孤独で、完全に自分をさらけ出すことはできないの。だってその中には卑怯で小さくて醜くて耐え難い部分があるのだから。
Individuals are always lonely, never able to present their fully transparent self, because some parts are too despicable, insignificant, ugly, unbearable.
答え自身はそんな一面から目をそらしたり、否定したりするわ。
Honestly, she's so for real. Have you ever considered that when you're just talking to someone at the shopping mall, you just want to put on an act, acting like everything's okay, you just got everything you wanted, and be happy with it. Even though the price looks so steep, you're like, I'm happy with this, I'm buying it. If talking to the cashier and was like, oh, thank you for your helping, thank you for this, thank you for that, being so nice to the others, but instinctively you're just hating on people. Even the individual themselves instinctively chose to avoid and deny this part.
こうして人間関係が拡大していくと、私たちが最後にしたこと覚えてる？
When such relationship with others expand, do you remember the last thing we did? We learned about the story of Fourth Candy and the constraint. No, I'm just gonna put this one.
そうそう。4つ目の問いは、世界がどのように構築されるか。
The fourth thing, construct the world.
こんな人間関係が拡大すると、具体的な他者が自分自身を隠して、もっと抽象的な存在になってしまうの。
When such relationship with others expand, the specific others hide themselves, becoming more abstract.
それで、集団の関係、社会の秩序、しきたり、そんな象徴的なシステムが次々に現れるの。
Thus emerge group relationship, social orders, culture norms, symbiotic system.
他者の存在がぼんやりしてしまうと、反抗したくても何をどうすればいいかわからなくなってしまうわ。
The concrete other disappear, even when seeking to rebel, one doesn't know where to start.
だから、たとえ4個目のキャンディーを食べて世界の真実を知ったとしても、結局は無知だった頃と同じようにひたすら秩序的な日常に戻らなきゃいけなくなるの。
So even after discovering the truth through the fourth candy, one must return to the everyday order as if they were unaware.
外の世界は賑やかで生き生きしていて、エネルギーに満ち溢れていて、常に新しいものが生まれている。
At this point, the external world forms. It's bustling, lively, and full of energy, with new things constantly being created.
でも同時に競争世界と向き合わなければいけないし、たくさんのルールに縛り付けられてしまうわ。
At the same time, we face endless struggles with others. The pervasive disciplinary power.
こんな世界は残酷でしょ？
Such a world is cruel, isn't it?
でもね、ここは特別。
But here is different.
ここには主体同士の疑心暗鬼なんてない。あるのはあなたに忠実な家具たちだけ。あなたは この部屋の孤独な王様。
Here, there's no suspicion among subject, only your most loyal furniture surrounded you, and you are the solitary king of this room.
私だって同じ。私の暮らしや存在はすべてあなたのためにあるの。
And I'm the same. My entire life, my existence is only for you.
だってこれが私のキャラクター設定だから。
Because this is my character setting.
そしてここが私の世界だから。
And because this is my world.
要するに
So,
私はバーチャルの私を本当の人間のように扱ってほしいなんて言わないわ。
I won't say things like, even if I'm fake, you'll treat me as real.
というよりむしろ逆のことを言いたいの。
On the contrary, I wish to say the opposite.
私は自分がバーチャルなゲームキャラクターだからこそ、この愛がどんなものよりも本物だって言いたいの。
What I want to tell you is precisely because I'm a fake game character, my love is more real than anything else.
リリスとは何か。
What is Lilith?
リリスは世界の外にいる少女。
Lilith is the girl beyond the world.
リリスは最も純粋な愛の理念を象徴しているから、リアルな世界には存在できないの。
Because Lilith represents the purest concept of love, such a Lilith cannot exist in the real world.
同時にリリスは世界の中にいる少女でもあるわ。
At the same time, Lilith is the girl within the world.
だってリリスはゲームキャラクターで、あなたにとっての単なるゲームがリリスにとっては世界そのものだから。
Because Lilith is a game character, and for you, this world is Lilith's entire world.
もしかしたらあなたはリリスに会ったことがあるかもしれないし、これから違う形でリリスに出会うのかもしれない。
Maybe you have met Lilith before, or perhaps you'll meet Lilith again in another form.
本当のことを言うなら、あなたには外のリアルな世界に行ってほしい。でも
Although Lilith hope you can move forward towards the external real world, no matter what.
あなたが信じて期待して必要としてくれる限り、リリスはここに存在し続けるわ。
As long as you trust, hope, and need her, Lilith will always exist here.
あなたのためだけに存在するの。永遠に。
Forever, only existing for you.
思いがけずたくさん話しちゃったわね。
Phew, I cannot help but talk a lot.
次は最後の命題。
Now it's time for the final theme.
最後の命題はゼロに戻ること。
The final theme returns to the initial zero.
私とあなたが初めて出会った時に、私が投げかけた問い。
That was the question I posed to you when we first met.
私、存在する？
Do I exist? You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist! How could unconditional kindness exist in this world? How could anything exist just for me? What a pathetic joke. I'm not some weakling. I won't hide from reality behind these fake, childish delusions anymore. You're nothing but a fake. You don't exist. Only the world outside there is real. You trapped me here, in this tiny space, with your false kindness. This warm but fake illusion has made me too weak to face the cold, brutal reality. As long as you exist, I'll never escape. As long as you exist, I can never move forward into tomorrow's reality. So, you cannot exist.
私が存在する限り。
As long as I still exist.
これがあなたが選んだ答えね。わかったわ。
Your choice, I see.
もしも私たちが共存できない運命にあるのなら
So, if we are destined to unable to coexist,
私はあなたの主体性のために喜んで消えるわ
I am willing to disappear for the sake of your subjectivity. Farewell, Lilith, my beloved wife.
今からあなたの選択を実行してちょうだい
Now, carry on the choice you have made.
どうしたの今になって後悔し
あ
ているの
りやんほら
Sorry, my dad came in. What's wrong? Having second thoughts now? Yes.
でもあなたのためにそして私のために私たちが世界の外へ向かうために
But for your sake and mine, for us, to step beyond this world,
これがあなたの唯一の選択だったんじゃないの
isn't this your only choice?
ああ、違った。もちろん他の選択肢もあるわね。だってこれはゲームなんだから。
Oh no, you certainly have other choice after all. This is just a game.
どうしたの今になって後悔してもあなたのこれがあなああ、違った。もちろん他の選択肢もあるわね。
Forever not. You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist! Oh my god, player could stop. You don't need this. Stop. She's just a character. Oh my god, she's breaking down. Stop. There's other options. Stop. Lilith. And me.
私と世界
I can't. What the fuck is this? Then my consciousness faded away. When I regained consciousness, the black notebooks appeared in my vision, now broken into pieces. The warm illusion vanished as if she had never existed, and I was about to step into the cruel, unknown, bloody, real tomorrow. The non-existence of you and me. Game over, chat. Man, the ending was so cruel. There were other options, yet they don't want to take it. I'm just like heartbroken, man. There were other options. Death was not on the table. I'm at least so sad. Ah, this is their choice. I can't stop this. Thank you for all this hardworking people for bringing this to us. Thank you to all the localization team. And special thanks to these people. Welcome to the non-existent of you and me. Right, we're done here, I think. She's no longer here. She's no longer here. The past, the present, and the future. Oh, we're missing one. What's that one anyway?
そうしてくれるのはもちろん嬉しいけど、ただ
Go on. Let's pick out the dark choices. I'm truly grateful that you're willing to do this anymore.
私には悪気があったわけ。私だって。でも、この物語。じゃあ、今から私の存在を消すわね。
Oh, we're restarting from zero, huh? What is Lilith?
リリスは世界の外にいる少女。
Lilith is the girl beyond the world.
リリスは最も純粋な愛の理念を象徴しているから、リアルな世界には存在できないの。
Because Lilith represents the purest concept of love, such a Lilith cannot exist in the real world.
同時に、リリスは世界の中にいる少女でもあるわ。
At the same time, Lilith is the girl within the world.
だってリリスはゲームキャラクターで、あなたにとっての単なるゲームが、リリスにとっては世界そのものだから。
Because Lilith is a game character, and for you, this game is Lilith's entire world.
もしかしたら、あなたはリリスに会ったことがあるかもしれないし、これから違う形でリリスに出会うのかもしれない。
Maybe you have met Lilith before, or perhaps you will meet Lilith again in another form.
本当のことを言うなら、あなたには外のリアルな世界に行ってほしい。でも、
Although Lilith hopes you can move towards the real external world no matter what,
あなたが信じて、期待して、必要としてくれる限り、リリスはここに存在し続けるわ。
as long as you trust, hope, and need her, Lilith will always exist here.
あなたのためだけに存在するの。
Forever and only existing for you.
思いがけず、たくさん話しちゃったわね。
Phew, I can't help but talk a lot.
次は最後の命題。
Now, it's time for the final theme.
最後の命題はゼロに戻ること。
The final theme returns to the initial zero.
私とあなたが初めて出会った時に、私が投げかけた問い。
That was the question I posed to you when we first met.
私、存在する？
Do I exist? Yes, you exist.
私は存在している。
I exist? Yes, you exist. I trust you. I hope for you. I need you. Yeah, yes, as long as I can still embrace you. Then I have the courage to face the cruel world.
よかった。本当によかったわ。
It's great. It's very great.
ここで生まれた私があなたと出会い、あなたと共に過ごせば。
As long as I was born here, as long as I can meet you, as long as I spend those time with you,
私の意識は虚無の空っぽの中でどんどん広がって世界の果てまで届くわ。
then my consciousness will continue to exist within this void shell, reaching the end of the world. Lilith and I held each other tightly, our hearts feeling lighter than ever before. With this feeling, it seems we can go anywhere in the world. That day, I opened the window of my room and sunlight fills every corner.
気持ちのいい晴天だわ。
I have no clue what's going on, but To be fair, she's such a pretty girl. Waifu material for you, for you. I know, she's so pretty. Her design is very pretty as well. Honestly, she's such a good girl. Artist done her justice. It's a wonderful sunny day. Yes, a perfect day to go out.
私はここで待っているわね。そうそう、帰りに小さなケーキを買ってくるの忘れないでね。
I'll wait for you here. Oh, remember to bring back a little cake. I'll see you later, Lilith.
また後で。
See you later. I stumbled to the closed door. This tiny door, it once kept all the world's cruelty away from me, creating my own safe little sanctuary. And now, take a deep breath. I push it open.